everyone, I'm Kathy, and this is Kathy's Vegan Kitchen. Thanks for coming back. If you're enjoying the recipes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to make a simple stir fry, and you might think, oh, stir fry, everybody can make a stir fry. People make mistakes making stir fry all the time, and their vegetables get soggy, and it just doesn't turn out right, and there's an easy way to do it so that doesn't happen. So we are going to start with 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to put them in a hot wok. You want the wok hot before you put the food in here, medium high. You're cooking it at a high temperature, and you can hear it sizzle right away. We have 1 white onion cut into slivers. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to stir it around, and it does not take long for those onions to get a little caramelized and translucent. Now, I normally use a head of broccoli and a half of a head of cauliflower, but the cauliflower today looks awful, so I picked double broccoli today. We have 16 ounces of mushrooms, 1 zucchini, 1 red bell pepper, 2 things of bok choy, 2, what's the word I'm looking for? Thank you. 2 heads of bok choy and 2 carrots cut into coins. This is for the sauce. I'm going to make a homemade sauce, and then we have 1 inch of ginger. I'm going to add that ginger in with the onions and the garlic, which will give it great flavor. And we're going to stir that around a little bit, and then we're going to add the mushrooms. And the mushrooms are going to cook up in here. Mushrooms give off a lot of water. As you notice, there's no oil in my wok. You don't need any oil. All you need to do is move it around, and the vegetables will release their own moisture, and so you don't have to worry about that. Now, we're going to cook in stages. So I'm going to let these mushrooms get a little brown, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the broccoli and the carrot. These are going to wait till the end. You want to cook in stages, so this will take about 10 minutes. This only takes a couple minutes because you don't want to overcook these or undercook these. You want everything cooked perfectly. So I've already started the brown rice, which is over here. You can use any type of rice you want. You can also use any type of vegetables you like, but I suggest using vegetables that cook well together. So let's just say we were going to use cauliflower instead of this broccoli. The cauliflower and the carrots, again, they take longer to cook, so you want to cook those together. All right, so while those are cooking up, we're going to look at the sauce ingredients. We're going to make a homemade sauce. We're not using it out of a jar or a bottle today. And we're going to make like a teriyaki sauce for the stir fry. I have a half a cup of fresh pineapple that I cut up. Now, if you don't have fresh pineapple, you can use canned pineapple, but I suggest using the canned pineapple in its own natural juice. You don't want to do the syrupy kind because it gets too sweet, and there isn't any sugar other than the pineapple in here. Then you're going to add 2 more cloves of garlic to this pineapple, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a 1/4 cup of water, and a half a cup of low sodium soy sauce, or you could use tamari. And then this little thickening ingredient, 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder. Now, if you don't have arrowroot powder, instead you can use cornstarch. And as you can see, these mushrooms are browning up. So I'm going to put the broccoli in here, and I'm going to put the carrots in here. And we're going to move these about this hot wok and let them cook around while you finish making the sauce. Sizzle, sizzle. Okay, so all you do is put that in a blender, and we're going to mix it up. And From there, we're going to transfer this. It makes about 1.5 cups. I'm only going to use 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup on the vegetables, and I'll tell you why when we get there. This sauce is great on everything. You can even bottle it. It lasts for about a month. So I'm going to pour this in a saucepan because it's going to thicken as it heats up, and you want to heat that at about medium. Just keep an eye on it. Now we're going to move these vegetables around a little bit. And you want to cook the broccoli and the carrots about probably 10 total minutes before you put the rest of the veggies in. So we're going to come back, give this a little time to cook, and we'll be back in a minute to add the rest of the yummy goodness. Okay, as the broccoli starts to get dark green, that's when you know it's getting ready to be done. Now we're going to add 1 red bell pepper and the zucchini. We're going to stir that around a little bit, and as you can see, our sauce is thickening. And as you notice, I am not cooking the stir fry in sauce. That is the big mistake. I don't care if it's soy sauce, teriyaki sauce. You don't cook the vegetables in sauce. That's what makes it soggy. We don't like soggy stir fry. So we're going to continue that, and then the 2 heads of the bok choy that I chopped up, those go in there. Now, if you want, you can add tofu to this. We are not adding tofu, but you can. You can actually marinate it in the same kind of a sauce overnight if you'd like, and you can bake it or air fry it. That's up to you. We're just having the veggies. And as soon as you can see this bok choy, it's wilting because you want the zucchini kind of al dente. You don't want it mushy. There's nothing worse than mushy anything, if you ask me. And the mushrooms are cooked perfect. And I think we're almost there. Okay, now what we're going to do is, literally, you're going to take 1/4 cup of sauce. Sounds like a little bit, but it goes an awfully long way. And we're going to put just 1/4 cup. You can maybe put 1/2 cup if you want. You got to kind of gauge it. And then the heat's off. We're just going to toss it around. And that is it. That is how you get a stir fry that is not soggy and everything is perfectly cooked. Okay, so to serve this up, I have brown rice I already prepared. There's directions to do that, but honestly, brown rice is simple. You can even do the brown rice way ahead of time and heat it up. And what we're going to do is take a small amount of brown rice. Paul likes about that much, maybe a little more. And then we're going to scoop up all of these delicious vegetables that have the very light sauce on it. You can always serve extra sauce on the side. I always do this, don't I? Always. And then we're going to take some black sesame seeds, or regular, just because it's pretty. And this is the perfect stir fry. And we're going to come back and Paul's going to taste test. Okay, we're back for the taste test, and he's getting fancy and using chopsticks.
Crunchy.
I don't think he can eat that rice with the chopsticks. I give him a fork just in case.
Okay, I'm going to do a mushroom now. Everything's nice and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you need a fork?
Nope. Very good.
Is it good?
Yep.
Good flavor? Enough
Very
sauce?
good flavor. Yeah, maybe a little bit more sauce, but I'm a saucy guy. But I think in general it's pretty good sauce level. Yeah. So it's good. Now that the camera's going off, I'm bringing in the fork. It was just for show. Bye.
Bye.